The pastor of one of China's largest underground churches has reunited with his family in the U.S. after spending 266 days in a Chinese prison. Ezra Jin founded the Zion Church in Beijing in 2007. In October, he and dozens of other church members were arrested as part of one of China's largest crackdowns on a single religious group in decades. Jin was later charged with illegally using information networks. The nonprofit Human Rights Watch says at least 8 church members are still detained. President Trump discussed Jin's case directly with Chinese President Xi Jinping during his trip to Beijing in May. Jin's family tells the Free Press Trump's, quote, tremendous leadership helped secure the pastor's freedom. Frannie Block is behind that reporting. She's an investigative reporter at the Free Press, which is owned by Paramount Skydance, the parent company of CBS News. So, Frannie, does Jin still face charges? What's the latest in this case?
So as of right now, it appears that Ezra Jin is home free with his family in the United States. As you said, there are 8 other pastors still in China who are facing various charges, including likely the illegal dissemination of information online, though the details around their case are still not very clear. But it appears that Ezra Jin is home. He is free. He's with his family. And it appears that he's not facing any charges at the moment.
What is behind this crackdown against Christianity and other religious groups in China?
Well, this has been a decades-long crackdown, not just on Christianity, but on freedom of thought and freedom of religion in China since the Communist Party took power. This is essentially another step, some may say, in China's movement towards a more totalitarian state. It is a country that is not just trying to control people's lives, but one that is also trying to control their conscience and control their free thought and their free will. And so many people, particularly in the Christian church, believe that that is why they have been targeted. Is that as a religious organization, who believes in the power of God, they are inherently challenging the power of the Chinese Communist Party.
So what happens next for the other Zion Church members who are still detained in China?
So as of right now, it's very unclear. I know that those in the United States and members of Zion Church around the world are still fighting for their release, much like Pastor Jin was released. But honestly, it's very unclear. We don't know exactly what they're facing. We don't know whether or not they have access to their lawyers. We don't know how long it will take. Obviously, China does not have a judiciary system like the United States. It is not guaranteed that people will have, the assumption of innocence until being proven guilty. It's not clear that they will have access to due process like one would have if they're going through the court system in the United States. So their future remains really unclear, and many are very nervous that we don't know what's going to happen with them.
Okay, Frannie Block, thank you.
Thank you so much.